All right, here is a standard glass door screw-in seal. If you have a small door like this, I'd recommend just taking the 2 screws out from the hinges and laying the door flat on a table, so it's just much easier to work on. So you'll need a screwdriver or a drill, preferably a drill. And underneath the seal, if you lift it back, you're going to see some screws. There's about 3 on each side on average per small door. So you need to completely remove the screw. All the way around the entire door. Once you've completely removed all the screws, you can then clip out the metal retaining strip one at a time. So they'll just come apart just like that. Make sure to keep them in place because you need to put the top piece back into the top. It won't fit in the bottom. They need to go back where they were. So once you've done that, you can remove the seal. You've got the strips. Underneath will look something like this. You also need to be careful not to break the glass, so be gentle when you're handling the door. All right, you then grab the new seal, put it back onto the door frame, grab the aluminium strips and start with the long side. Tuck that underneath the flap of the seal. Match it up, and then put a screw in to hold it in place, preferably in the middle. You can then do the other long side of the door. Once you've done the long sides, work on the short sides. Just sliding it underneath the flap, making sure it lines up, and just putting a screw back in to hold it in place. And now just the last piece. Should slide straight in. Once you've got that in, you then need to put all the screws back into the holes around the door. Once you've tightened up all the screws, you can go ahead and put the door back onto the cabinet. If you find that you have any gaps or the door's not sealing properly, you can just use a hairdryer just to simply warm up the seal, and it will then expand out to cover any gaps. But it's pretty simple. As you can see, just some screws that need to be loosened. You take the plate off, remove the old seal, put the new seal on, put the plates back and just tighten it back up. It's pretty easy. If you have any other problems or come across any issues, please let us know and we'll be happy to help. Thank you.